first of all, they said they've been coming here forever, and they also said that we're a product of accelerated evolution, which is wild as fuck.
In a recent podcast conversation between Joe Rogan and Andy Stumpf, sensational UFO theories have surfaced.
We have spacecraft from another species.
We do, yeah.
How many?
Quite a number.
You're kidding.
No.
A former Air Force veteran turned whistleblower has made shocking revelations about the U.S. government's secret possession of non-human spacecraft. The disclosure, which comes after decades of speculation and conspiracy theories, was discussed on the Joe Rogan Podcast. The whistleblower, David Grusch, a veteran and former member of the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency and National Reconnaissance Office, claims that the U.S. government has been hiding recovered materials that could be proof of UFOs, including intact crafts of non-human origin. Grusch's credentials are impressive. He served as the senior technical advisor for the Unidentified Aerial Phenomenon Analysis with top-secret information clearance. With 14 years of experience as an intelligence officer, his claims carry weight and raise serious questions about what the government is hiding.
So here's the question. Is that a PSYOP? Is this, we've got a non-human craft, a PSYOP? Like if I was the government and I was working on some shit and I didn't want China or Russia to know about it, and we could do some wild shit, some anti-gravity shit.
Joe Rogan speculates on the possibility of the government using the UFO phenomenon as a distraction from their own covert activities. If the US government possesses anti-gravity technology and other mind-bending discoveries, it would be a brilliant misdirection tactic.
My question would be, what have you seen?
Yeah.
What have you seen physically with your own eyes?
Yeah.
What have you touched? What do you know for a fact?
But the testimonies are compelling. Grusch's interview reveals shocking details. He discloses that the U.S. military has recovered not just one, but multiple non-human spacecraft. He claims to have encountered dead pilots and witnessed materials that defied explanation, such as crumpling objects that immediately flexed back to their original state.
Do we have bodies? Do we have species of
Well,
non-human?
naturally, when you recover something that's either landed or crashed, sometimes you encounter dead pilots. And believe it or not, as fantastical as that sounds, it's true.
This revelation echoes the infamous Roswell incident of the 1940s. Witnesses from Roswell reported seeing bodies and multiple aircraft involved in the recovery operation. The official explanation of a weather balloon has long been contested, and Grusch's claims add more weight to the belief that something extraordinary happened.
So like this brings us back to the 1940s. I mean, this means like Roswell. This is what they were talking about when all the people that were at Roswell, that were at the actual crash site and the actual claim they saw bodies. And then there was two different aircrafts that were flown in to Roswell, New Mexico, and took the wreckage and flew it in two different aircrafts in case one of them crashed, supposedly. And they flew them to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. This has all been documented. Now, if that was a balloon, it was just a balloon, why would they go through such lengths? And why are there so many people that have so many stories about Roswell? Why are there so many hokey, goofy fucking explanations of what happened, including it was a parachute, and there was human dummies, like crash test dummies that were evolved, because they were crash testing things, but the problem is the story is very universal. When they're all telling the story, it's real similar, man.
The explosive nature of Grusch's claims has caught the attention of major news outlets. However, some media organizations, such as the New York Times and the Washington Post, have reportedly rejected the story, leading to suspicions of a government-controlled propaganda machine. Skepticism remains, though. Joe Rogan raises valid concerns about the possibility of Grusch being a government agent or part of a larger disinformation campaign. While many questions linger, it's undeniable that Grusch's disclosure has ignited curiosity and opened a Pandora's box of possibilities.